Hey hackers, how we doing? How we doing? Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, everything's good. Let me make sure that I'm like live properly and stuff. Because that would be bad embarrassing. I am checking now, and it looks like I should be good. Okay, cool. So yeah, how are we doing, everybody? I have some plans on stuff I want to do. All right, yeah. I'm very disoriented right now. I haven't been on my streaming game in a little bit. Let's let the Discord know that we're live. DDoS, what's up? That's funny. I like your username. That's cool. What we're going to do is, instead of doing that, let's do Blue Jay, right, I think. Yeah, so we need to change that URL. Let's just open up Libre Wolf. Go on YouTube. Let it load. Yeah, I actually did recustomize my entire operating system again, and this is like again. This is even like the stream from like what 12 days ago. No, 13 days ago. Yeah, this stream when I recustomized operating system, I did it again after that. So I did this like 2 days ago. Anyway, let me copy the link. Here, we may need this browser later. So let's go over to a terminal. Let's go ahead and paste that link in there. Escape, save, and then let's post it to the announcements channel. There you go. Discord should now be notified. Cool. So what are we doing today? Great question, me. Today we are probably going to be working on OnlyRAT. Yes, OnlyRAT. It's been a little bit since we've worked on OnlyRAT. OnlyRAT is, for those of you who don't know what OnlyRAT is, it is a remote access toolkit that I've been working on since the beginning of the year. So January, right? Yeah, that's OnlyRAT in a nutshell. That's a really bad nutshell. So let me give you a better explanation. If we go over, you'll see OnlyRAT right there. Wow. Yeah, so great thing about OnlyRAT is that we have the entire framework set up. So we can actually, here, let me make this full screen. Yeah, so we have the entire framework set up. So it works, right? It is kind of a beta, quote unquote. I don't know what version is it, 2 point something, right? 2.2, I think. Yeah, version 2.2. I am going to be making a like full tutorial on how to use it. I promise you, I will make that video because I have not. And there's a ton of videos I'm supposed to make because there's like a ton of code I made within the past like month, and I didn't do any videos over it other than the live streams. So, my bad. Hey dude, just dropping by to say thanks a lot for making your videos. They're pretty useful and informative. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, so with OnlyRAT, it's great. It works. But it could be better. It could be better. For example, when you grab the insight, so like right now you can install Keylogger, a screen capture, and a webcam. Right now, this is saving all that data on their computer. Which means, let's say if we forget about, let's say we forget about a target for like 2 days, and then we come back to grab all that data. There is 2 days worth. Okay, so let's say for the webcam pictures, for example, it takes a picture through the webcam every minute. How many minutes are in a day? There's a lot of minutes. It's like 60 an hour? 12 hours? That's a lot of minutes. That means there's a lot of pictures sitting in their computer, and it's just filling up their storage. it's just filling up their storage, right? The keylogger works just the same way, I think. Yeah. So if we install the keylogger, the webcam capture, and the screen capture, it's just saving all this data on their computer, and it's just slowly just gonna build up to the point where they're, hey, why is my storage so full? And they investigate the folders, all the storage, and boom, our cover's exposed. Gosh, I can't speak. So Cosmo, what do we do about this situation? Well, great question. We cry and figure it out together. No, what we're basically going to do is use Discord webhooks. If you guys don't know about Discord webhooks, they're like these magical URLs that you can curl and send stuff to, and they'll put it in a Discord server for you. Super cool. So what I'm thinking is that the way that we set up OnlyRAT, we'll have some sort of configuration where you can have a Discord webhook that you can create super easily. I can show you how easy it is to create it, actually. Like, I literally have the instructions in the installers directory, right? So, boom, step-by-step instructions on how to create a Discord webhook. In your Discord, hit that little plus sign. When you make your server, just go to integrations, go to webhooks, and then you can just create the webhook and name it whatever the freak and put it in whatever channel you want and copy the webhook URL. Mati, what's up, what's up, what's up? Yeah, we're back on OnlyRAT. We're going to make it, like, good. That's basically what we're doing. Because it works. But as I said before, it saves a lot of the information locally. So, like, if we're taking webhooks, like, if we're taking pictures of the webcam on their computer, it's just, like, sitting on the computer. But it's not good. So, we need to make sure it doesn't be not good, if you guys catch my drift. Doesn't be not good. Wow. What's cooking, good looking? Hey, what's up? We're cooking up some rat. You guys like rat? I don't know how fond of rat you guys are, but you know, it's good. It's an acquired taste. Let's go ahead and go to our malware. Where? Oh, Monty, I tried out fish. I've been trying it out. It's pretty cool. I'm just playing around with it, seeing how it is. So far, it's pretty cool. I'm still going to play around with it. But yeah, CD2 I can't spell. Still can't spell. Projects. There you go. And then CD into OnlyRAT. There you go. I love fish. Yeah, fish is way better than rat. If you, I don't know how y'all about your cooking taste, but but yeah, so I think we're here. So it's Codium, this directory, and bada bing, bada boom, bada pow. Cool. So if we go to the very top, I mean the very top, cool. You guys can see the little OnlyRAT logo. First of all, shout out to Oreo Bite. I think that's his name, Oreo Bite. He made this awesome graphic for OnlyRAT, which I think is just sexy. It has like the Cosmodium C, and it even has in the tail it says the only rat you'll ever need in this like base 64 string. Whoops. In this base 64 string he has. Super cool. So yeah, shout out to him. Sorry, I was confused. I was looking at OBS instead of my actual computer. But yeah, so what we want to do today is basically, first of all, we need to update the roadmap. It is crude. But yeah, I wanted to build out OnlyRAT to make it better than it was before. Really test my malware skill set. And with it, I think, hold up, don't let me stutter. I'm trying to remember what I'm about to say. Yeah, so like with OnlyRAT, it saves everything on the computer, which we don't want, right? So what we're going to do is incorporate Discord webhooks. That's like the first goal. Discord webhooks to send information off of the computer to some sort of Discord server. We can have it so we can create a channel for webhooks, create a channel for images, and then create a channel for what do you call it? Hold up. Webhooks, images, keylogs. That's it. Keylogs. We're also going to try to incorporate different stuff. I've been playing around with app data siphoning, like going through the app data folder and decrypting information in there to grab web credentials. So that's another feature we're going to add. So getting web credentials and stuff, super cool. Into OnlyRAT and a bunch of other stuff. But first, before we can add cool features, we need to fix the other cool features. Yeah, so let me write that down. Kill switch, we kind of incorporated all that, right? So I think what do we want to do? Webcam, kill switch, auto looting via Discord, and web credentials, right? Those were the two things we kind of talked about. This is going to be, I think the best way we can do this is change how OnlyRAT is initially run. Like when you're in the main.py file, for example, like when you run, where's my terminal? OnlyRAT. Like if we just do OnlyRAT, right? it doesn't run. It just tells you to add a configuration file. So what I'm thinking is, instead of just telling you to run a configuration file, running OnlyRAT initially will allow you to set it up. So then you can do something like, here, let me go to my home directory. If I do OnlyRAT, and then we do jerry.rat. Oh, hold up. We're not in my home directory. Hold up. CD. Oh my gosh. There you go. I had an aneurysm trying to do that. My English. Oh my god. Oh, alright. So OnlyRAT, if I could type correctly, and then we'll do jerry.rat. All of that just to do this. But now you guys can see, hey, we have the OnlyRAT thing now, and then you can do things like help to get the help menu. How did I misspell that? Help. For anyone shooting the dark about fish, this is it. Oh, bet. But yeah, so you can type in help and you can get all the cool, fun commands for OnlyRAT. So I was like, cool. I want to kind of get started on this. So instead of running Jerry, okay, so the Jerry option is still there. Like you can still do, like I'll do quit. I don't know why I called it the Jerry option, but I like it. Like having the rat file there for the configuration file to run on your selected target. Great, cool. But with just OnlyRAT, it will allow you to kind of set up for an install. Right? Does that sound cool? I think that sounds cool. Let me actually get started because it's been like 10 minutes and I've just been kind of explaining what I want to do rather than actually doing it. I did this new custom thing on my VS Code, and I think it's cool. The only thing is I don't have the code map anymore, so I still need to fix that because I need to make this image translucent, but I never got around to it. So yeah, hopefully I fix that. Still sexy? Thank you, Monty. Yeah, but I'll fix that later. That looks like a job for future me. But yeah, basically what we need to start doing is go to the part where, the command line interface right here. So basically if it detects arguments, it detects a configuration file. So where's the else statement? Where is it? Where is the else statement? There it is. So it just prints the help menu and that's it. So instead of just printing the help menu, we're going to install the computer. So let's do to-do install webhooks, maybe. Cool. Cool. I also have tab 9, so it does a lot of autocomplete stuff for you. Super cool. Definitely check out the extension. So I think what I might do is do a typical good old install just function and just call that. We'll comment out the print web. Do we have an install function somewhere? Install, keylogger, install. Alright, yeah, so there's a lot of terms, install. I don't think there is. No? Great for us. Cool. Where do we put that? Random. I guess we could put it like around. What's like a good area? Why is that yellow and that blue? It's making me have some anxiety. It makes me feel like I did something wrong here. Okay. Anyway, let's do the install. I'll do it right here. Cool. So, installs OnlyRAT. Oh, you know what we could do is we could incorporate this into the install.sh script, so we don't actually have to modify our code. Hold on, this that might be better. Where is the install.sh script? So this will mean that like from going forward, it's going to be dependent on how it works on. But yeah, it's going to make it dependent to Discord, but I don't mind having it be that way. The background though, I know It's pretty killer. I ain't gonna hold you. Cool. So it gets the tools. It sets up the alias and stuff. And that's the cleanup. Cool. So what we can do is actually, before we move anything, is we can get those webhooks. No? All right. We're going to make a new file, and we're going to call this the proof of concept.sh. Cool. And in our proof of concept.shell script, right, we're going to actually set up so we can get our stuff done. Bin bash, and then we'll just say that's about it. So how do you get stuff for information? It's like read, right? And then what's the tag P for? Does that make it like, oh, is that how it works? Enter text. Cool. I don't know how this works. Let's get out of here. And then s bash. No, not the install script, the proof of concept. There you go. Enter text. Hi. All right, great. So we can just set it to a variable, right? How do you make variables in bash again? It's just like equals word equals $, this, that, echo, and then we'll do another echo word, $, word. All right, I think that's how it works. So let's try it. So if we enter text, we'll say hello. Okay. So it looks like time for the Googles. All right. Get. Actually, wait. I should have some of this in my Obsidian notebook. Obsidian. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not showing them my notes. Cool. Let's just go this way. Great. Cool. All right. So we need to search bash syntax. Like, what's the point of taking these notes if you're not going to use it? You know what I mean? Cool. So user input. So read. Echo. User input. What is your name? Oh, and then read gets the input. Oh, I am dumb. All right, cool. So, got you. So we can say like, echo, enter, Discord webhook for, keylogs. We'll just say that, keylogs. Cool. And then we can say read word. So read, and then we'll say keylog. And then what we can end up doing is just do an echo, and then an echo keylogs. Is that how it works? So if I type in hello. Oh, $, $. All right, let's try this again. Yes, so nice. Hello. Oh, it worked. Wow, magic, sorcery. So all we had to do is just this over and over again. Cool. So let's just take these two lines. Here, I'll make this a little bit bigger for you guys, just so you can see a little bit better. And then Control-Shift-D. No, stop. All right, there you go. So these will be for keylogs, because I'm basically just going to end up copying and pasting all this into the actual install script. I'll be on Discord in about 5 to 10 minutes if you want company. Bet. So keylogs, great, and then we can do what are the other modules? Webcam, capturing, because I want these in separate channels to make it easier for the user to understand. So that's webcam stuff. Let's say this is the screen capture, and I think the final thing we'll have OnlyRAT be able to do is the Guys, I'm losing like all cognitivity in my brain. Sorry. Is the web credentials. Gosh. Credentials. I'm so sorry for like my streaming, guys. Like I'd be forgetting a lot. Alright, so read webcam, and then this will be screen capture. That's nice, but I'll just do screen, just to make it easy. And then we'll just do web creds. Cool. And that's it. And so all we need to do now is write the data to a file, right? So write webhooks to file. So this is the part that get Discord webhooks, and then write webhooks to the file. Cool. So how do we write to a file again? You just do echo this, and then so we'll do echo $ keylogs, and then file.txt. That's it, right? Yeah. Let me. You know when you do like homework and then like you know the answer to a question, but you still have to check it anyway? That's kind of, hey man, Crime Warrior is back in the server. The ping will come up from the grave. Hey, finally, let's go. 10 out of 10 with Pay, VeggieTales with Cosmo again. No doubt, no doubt. Solid. Let me check Discord then. Let me see who's all on Discord and stuff. Don't open over here. We'll let it open, do its thing. But yeah, so if we do bash, hello, there you go, bash proof of concept. So let's enter key for keylogs. Oh, bruh. I didn't change the words. All right, we'll change keylog to for webcam images. Discord webhook for screen captures. I would love to set up like RDP in here as well, and some other things. That I feel like that would be really cool. Alright, I'm just checking Discord super quickly because I'm getting all these pings. Alright, cool. Minimize. Cool. Alright, so webcam images, screen captures, and then web credentials. Well, bam. Well, pow. Ka-chow. All right, so now this should be working, right? Bash proof of concept. So now we can do key for keylogs. We'll do webcam for webcam images. We'll do screen for screen captures. And then we'll do web again for web credentials. So now if we cat our file.txt, it just says key. Good, because that's the only thing we wrote to it. Awesome. So what this is going to have to do is write itself to the configuration file. I think that's right. Because it's reading off of the configuration file. But the configuration file, oh, so it needs to be separate. Okay, let me explain myself. So how OnlyRAT works, right? Every time you run it on the computer, it sends you, the attacker, a configuration file. Their username.rat, that's the name of the file. The username.rat file has all the information that OnlyRAT needs to remotely connect to the persistence that we installed on their computer. Why I did this is so that way, let's say you install it on Bob's computer, Joe's computer, Bill's computer, my computer. You can just have a folder of all your configuration files, and you basically have a database of all the people you have remote access to. And then you can just run OnlyRAT on any of those files and use it to get access to that said computer. Super smart, thank you, me. But the reason why we can't have the keylogs be attached to those configuration files is because it's going to send the data differently, right? Yeah, because every time you made, let's say you were connected to someone's computer and you have all those webhooks connected to that one file. If you try to connect to someone else's computer, it won't connect to those same webhooks. You'll have to redo it over and over and over again, which is annoying. The good thing with webhooks is that we can specify usernames. So in the Discord, we can have it say the username of the computer that it's being sent from. So that way you still have filtration. And if you ever need to filter out any of the information for a specific user, in the search bar of Discord, you can just search the username. It will only show the feed from that user. So that's going to be like a really cool thing that we can do. Yeah, cool. All right, I'm so sorry if you guys didn't understand literally anything of what I said. But hopefully, yeah, I'm going back. I don't, oh no. All right, so what we'll do is just save it to a, we'll save it to a webhooks.log file. I feel like .log just sounds cooler. Webhooks.log. Cool. All right. So now we just need to do is echo the rest of the stuff, right? So webcam to webhooks.log, and then echo $screen to webhooks.log, and then echo, I didn't spell echo right. There you go. $webcreds to webhooks.log. Cool. Does that look right? Because that's to write it, and then this is to append it. The reason why we do right in the beginning, so every time we run it, it wipes the file with the new information. I know, Chris, you're so smart. Thank you. There you go. So now let's do key. Let's do webcam. Let's do screen, and let's do creds. Cool. So now if we cat out our webcreds.log, it only says creds. Okay. What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Webhooks. All right. Forget about the file .txt and the webcreds.log file. All right. So let's run this all over again. Bash proof of concept. So we'll just do web. We'll do web. Oh, okay. I want to make sure all the information works. So we'll just do it again. Keylogs. We'll do web. We'll do screen. And then we'll do creds. Cool. So now if we cat the information from our webhook .log file, yeah, it worked. Cool. What we making here? We're back on OnlyRAT. Yes, sir. OnlyRAT, making it better, making it more powerful, making it even more YouTube friendly. Basically, the long and short of it is that right now OnlyRAT saves all of our exfiltrated loot on their computer, right? We don't want the scripts to keep running and just creating all this mass amount of data that we're taking out from them on their computer. We need a better way to exfil it rather than SCP. So what we can do is we can use Discord webhooks to send it to channels every time it does some sort of exfil. So every time it gets loot, for example, there's the duck keylogger, right? If you guys haven't seen my new duck keylogger, it's called Ducky Hook. It gives you live feed of what they're typing because it sends whatever they typed to your Discord webhook every 10 or so seconds. So you get like a live feed of what they're typing, which is super cool. So we're going to try and do something similar with that. So hold up, give me a second here. There you go. OnlyRAT takes pictures of your webcam, for example. It'll send you the webcam images immediately through Discord and not save it on their computer at all. Just to save us, to keep our covertness there, right? OnlyRAT is a very covert tool on its own, which is why I don't have it uninstall antivirus, because it would kind of ruin the anonymity that it has there. I can make that a feature. I may end up making that a feature. But as of right now, it's a feature that we don't need because it already bypasses AV. But yeah, solid. let's get back to it. So we are able to grab all the webcam images now. Or the webhook. Webhook and webcam and webcreds are like too similar for me. Here, I'll make this look prettier. So here, I'll do enter Discord webhook 4, and then I'll just do echo keylogs. And stop. There you go. So now it gets the webhook for the keylogs, and now it's going to get keylogs, images. Oh yeah, so now we can literally just replace like every time this sentence appears. Enter Discord webhook 4. Control H. Alright, which one are we on? This one, this one. There you go. Cool. So let's just get rid of these spaces here. Cool. So enter Discord webhook for the keylogs, images, and whatever. Cool. That looks about good. So now we have a webhooks.log file. We should probably save this to a better directory, right? Rather than just, the main area. Here, let me close a lot of this stuff. Because this is the main area. I want to keep this as concise as possible. Rat Trap, that's a tool that I started planning. Basically, like if you want to scan for any rats on the network that are using OnlyRAT, you can do this. Port forwarding is also something we have to start working on. Here, let me get working on some of this. So incorporate rat trap and whoops. Port forwarding. Cool. So yeah, so the webhooks.log, right? This grabs the key, the web, whatever, and whatever. Now that that's all there, I want to find a better place to store that. Installers, no, and then there's payloads. I don't know if I want to save it to the payloads. I guess we can save it here. I guess it doesn't matter all that much because this file won't even exist when we have it on the repository. True. Yeah. It generates it in their thing anyway. So yeah, we're fine. So what I want to do now is, let's see, auto looting, blah, blah, blah. Cool. So let's keep working on this. What we need to start doing is getting that script to run so we can grab all of their logs. When they do the install.sh, what happens? So it says, please restart your terminal, whatever. Let's have it exit. Why not? Why ask them? Let's just exit the terminal. Cool. So installation complete would just say press any key to exit. Yeah, okay, got you. So that sets up the alias. Cool. We also need to set it up for people who are using things like seashell or fish or anything like that. So that's some other things that we had to add. So let's do fix aliases to work on different platforms. Yeah, cool. So things that would include stuff like ZSH and fish, I think. There might be others because it works on bash, right? Cool. So let's keep going. Proof of concept, install, blah, 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 blah. yeah, so now what we can do is the whole webhook process. So I guess this whole part can be included in the install script. So yeah, the only thing is we need to change the path. So if we go to install, where's the path it's going to? It CDs into home/.onlyrat. So it will be, so path would be equal to home/.onlyrat, and then it would be /webhook.log, right? Cool. So now what we can do is basically take all of this and throw it into the installed sh script. Cool. So now what we need to do is just have that, instead of writing it to webhooks.log, write it to the path. So when we cd, so echo staging process, make directory home.onlyrat, is going to cd out of onlyrat and then move onlyrat all contents into the hidden directory. It's going to kill onlyrat, and then it's going to cd into home/.onlyrat, which means we don't need a path, right? Because we're not changing directories after that. All right, cool. So we actually don't need a path in theory. I don't like saying that, in theory. According to my calculations. Nah, so keylogs, webcams, screen captures, screen credentials. Cool. And that should be it. So you should be able to like install it, add all of those, and it'll save it to the webhooks.log. So all we need to do now in our main.py is to get the webhooks. So let's do that. Gets webhooks. So def, pretty straightforward, get webhooks. Yeah. Do we have a get webhooks function already? No? All right, I guess tab 9 is that good and just it knew exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so get webhooks. So it's going to, do we have a read file function already, or do we need to do that by ourselves? We have a read configuration file. Because it's been a little bit since I've worked on Cortex, and OnlyRAT. Well, I guess it's been a little bit since I've worked on both. Actually, that's a lie. We just incorporated the new cryptographic payloads into there. Listener, I'm not going to ever set that up because we're not going to use that functionality anymore. Cool. So let's go back to where we were. So yeah, get webhooks, right? So in order to get the webhooks, all we need to do is, so webhooks is equal to open webhooks.log, and then in read mode .read lines, right? Cool. What I'm actually going to do is move this up, so that way it's right under where we read the configuration file, so we can kind of take inspiration on how we did it over there, because it's basically the same. Oh, I use double quotes in this. Let me use double quotes. I'm trying to follow PEP8 to the best of my capabilities. So Python developers can actually give me some sort of respect or credit. Damn, I didn't know how you could do operating level stuff with Python. Yeah, so the entire malware is operated through Python on the Linux side. Everything else is on the Windows side with PowerShell. Mainly PowerShell, actually. If you want, you can use my screen grab webhook script. It definitely works and doesn't brick a computer. Nice. Nice, I'll definitely look into it, bro. So we have the webhooks, and all we're doing is the same thing as this, right? You were just stripping everything and then getting each one. Cool. So what we need to do is create the list. This is basically the same exact thing. Yeah. All right, cool. So we'll say webhooks is equal to some sort of dictionary. And then webhook log is going to be equal to this. So all we need to say is keylog and then equal to oh no, so we have to do webhooks and then in brackets quotes keylog and then end it is equal to wait webhook log at index 0, right? That strip. Cool. So just repeat this, and then so instead of keylog, this can just be, what's the order we have it in? Webcam, screen, and the creds. So we'll do webcam, we'll do screen, and then we'll do creds. Actually, let's do W creds, because let's see. Well, we might get Wi-Fi creds too. I can't tell if that went over your head or not. No, I know what you're talking about. You made the Bash Bunny script, right? That with the webhook and stuff. 0, 1, 2, 3, I think. Yeah. So cool. So let me just write some output. Dictionary for output. That's not a dictionary. There you go. Read webhook logs. And then all we're doing here is assign webhook to value. All right. So all we need to do now is return data. So we can just do a return on the webhooks dictionary, and that's it. And that's how we get the webhooks. That was very simple. Cool. So now we have a way to get the webhook. So yeah, all we need to do, that install already does it for us, right? So we can actually delete the proof of concept.sh. Yes, Mr. Trash. Webhooks.log doesn't matter. It's gonna automatically be. So the command and control is in Python. Yeah. So how it basically works is, on the Linux side, because there's like the attacker computer and the target computer. All the Python is strictly on your Linux attack computer. It never even is ever. There's no Python on the Windows side, obviously, because Windows doesn't have Python. Python isn't a native language to Windows, so if you use Python on the Windows computer that doesn't have Windows, then the Python's not going to run. Blah blah blah. Bad for malware. Cool. So what we're basically doing is just using Python to reach out to all the things that we do to the Windows computer. I think it's mainly PowerShell, Batch, and Visual Basic Script, as well as some registry changes. All of that is being done on the Windows side. So when the Windows installer executes and runs and does all the changes and stuff, it opens the ports, whatever. Python already knows what it's looking for, and when we get that configuration file, Python can just read it, right? In the Python configuration file in our main.py, there's this read configuration function I have here, right? So in the configuration file, it's going to get the IP address of our computer. It's going to be the password that we created for our admin account, and it's going to be the working directory and startup directory of the computer, so we have easy access to those lines. So yeah, that's what the configuration, that's how it's actually reading the configuration file, so you can get that information. So the webhook is going to basically do the same thing, but just with the webhooks. It's just going to get the keylogging webhook, webcam webhook, all that other stuff from the malware. But yeah, that's why there's only one Python file, because it's only it's like a long ass Python file. I'm not going to lie, it's like 500 lines of code. But at the end of the day, it's only being run on the Linux side, so it's not too important. One day I may try to do some packages and indexing stuff, but it's not as important. Yeah. So like this or console, like if I go over here and cd into home, let's do an OnlyRAT on jerry.rat. Yeah, like this is the Python console, but this is only on the Windows side. I mean on the Linux side. But don't you need the Windows APIs? I mean, that's being handled through things like PowerShell and stuff, but you don't really need all those Windows APIs and stuff. I mean, most of it, command and control, is basically just through opening the right ports and the right protocols. The more simple your malware is, the better. Because, I mean, if you're trying to access, because as soon as I try to use a lot of those Windows APIs, that's where, like, antivirus and stuff is going to really start flaring off and stuff. And OnlyRATs are really quiet. How are you making commands without the API? You can do remote code execution through SSH commands. Here, I think do I have a SSH server running, BlueJ? I think I do, BlueJ. Sweet. All right, cool. Yeah, so I do have a SSH server running. List, cool. Yeah, so that's my SSH server, right? I'll exit. And you can do basically anything you want to with it. Let's say we do SSH pi at BlueJ. I think that's the thing. And then I can just say list. Is that right? Fish SSH? Oh, I did not spell SSH right. So I can append the password. And there you go. I got a list of everything on the computer. Cool. So we can extend this a little bit more by doing by doing SSH pass. So you can do SSH pass, and then I think it's tag p or something like this, and then you include the password, and then you run the SSH command with the command. So now, as soon as you run that, it signs into your SSH connection and then executes commands. That's like a very minimal version of what we're doing with OnlyRAT, but that's kind of like, I guess, the basic stuff. Here, I'm sure I can show you a better. So like remote connection, right? It's kind of similar to that, right? The SSH pass, and then we have our password in there, SSH into our OnlyRAT address, right? So that's how we can remotely connect. And then if we want to do remote uploads, we just do SSH pass with SCP to upload files from our computer to theirs. Remote download is basically the same way, but we're SSH passing, but we're doing the SCP tag R from whatever their file path is to ours. Remote command execution is kind of what I showed you earlier, right? You do the SSH pass and then append your command after the address. The rest of it is malware. So if, let's say, we do our keylogger, right? I have in my payloads directory the keylogger that I built a while back. Sorry for all the obfuscated code. But yeah, this is like the keylogger that runs on their computer. But what we're going to have this do is connect to our computer with, or connect to our Discord server with webhooks, which is why we're setting that up. So now that we can read the webhooks, all we need to do now is incorporate it into the payloads. I think, what time is it? It's only been 48 minutes? Seriously? And we did all of that? Wow. All right, cool. Well, we did some good work. I was like, all right. I thought it's been like at least an hour and a half or something, but we got a lot of good work done already. All right. Kill switch, auto, blah, 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 blah. We still haven't had the auto leading through Discord, but we can now read the webhooks off of it. So let me go to GitHub. And let me go to my GitHub. So OnlyRAT, Ducky Hook right here. Cool. So yeah, Ducky Hook is going to be very helpful to us in how we run a lot of this stuff. So I think I can actually do a quick thing. So let's Control C on this, Control X. Let's go. Oh yeah, we're in the right directory. My bad. I'm tripping. I am tripping. All right, so if we do, what was I about to do? Bruh. All right, whatever. Anyway, what we want to do is create this this new version of the keylogger, so that way we can have it be sent to our Discord server. Cool. I don't like working with Discord webhooks too much while I'm streaming, because last time I did that, one of you guys used the Discord webhook and started sending stuff to my server. Hopefully this doesn't happen this time, but you know, stuff happens, I guess. Let me make a new channel. We'll call this stream. Cool. This should be pretty straightforward, right? Server settings. Where's the integrations? Webhooks. And then, yeah, we just create stream. And then this will go to our stream channel. And we can just copy the webhook. So save. Escape. Yeah, I can move that over there because we don't need it. Cool. So what else do I need to do? Yes, we got that webhook copied. I'm probably going to need to copy that again after I do a bunch of random stuff. Let's go ahead and copy my old code. Do we have a resources directory? We do not. Make directory resources. Cool. And then cd into resources, and then we'll just get clone this. Cool. If we check our code here, should have a resources directory. And hey, all the ducky hook stuff. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Fancy some company? Yeah, sure. Give me 32.5 seconds and I got you. So how do we do it in our main code with the keylogger? Yeah, so it preps the keylogger and it creates our remote execution command. So PowerShell.exe, Windows style hidden, invoke web request, tech URI, and then GitHub user content, blah, blah, blah. It gets the keylogger, saves it as this random name. And then it goes to the GIL file, which is the file that hides in the startup directory, and creates all the rest of the stuff. We are going to have to do some stuff with the temp directory because I was recently informed. I don't use Windows, so I don't know. But a lot of people will go through their temp directory and delete the files in there. OnlyRAT will still be fine because it's still persisted to the computer. It would just need to reinstall the malware back onto the computer, but we would still have remote access and everything. But for extra anonymity, ooh, that was a hard word to say. What I'll end up doing is moving the temp or the access to the temp directory to some other directory that's easy to access, because we can do environment temp to get access to the temp directory. But to make it more anonymized, we'll have to find some other directory we can quickly access. So yeah, we'll do research into that. Let me actually add that to the README. So let's go back to the README. Where is it? I mean, the roadmap. Whoops. Port forwarding this, and then we'll just say, what was I just about to add? I swear, I'm a mess. Oh yeah, temp directory. Change temp directory. Cool. So you guys can see that we have a lot of stuff to do for OnlyRAT. Cool. Yeah, let me hop onto Discord now with, I don't know where Sice is at. All right, it is being slow. Sice. Bet. What's up, Sice? Can Discord hear you? I mean, can YouTube hear you? I don't think YouTube can hear you. I don't know what's going on with OBS. Sad face. Here, let me just swap to my face real quick. Hey y'all, how we doing? Properties, default. Oh, I can grab it from my headphones? Speak now.
Hey hackers.
Yeah, there you go. They can hear you now.
Greetings,
Dis-
Earth Invaders.
cool. Goose, Discord has been choppy lately. Yeah, it has actually. I know I was on the phone yesterday with Sice here, and all of a sudden Discord just decided to take a shit on itself. So yeah, not fun.
Russia.
Cool. So what do we need to add onto this?
You need to add the webhook for Belle Delphine, obviously.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll actually add that to the roadmap after this. Let me make a push, actually, because I don't need my computer to explode and me forget. CD out of here, and then update, added webhook reading. Cool. Let me just make sure that actually got pushed correctly. Let's go back to OnlyRAT. And added webhook. Did I put reading? Oh, I did put reading. I meant to put that. I know. Fred.
100%.
Bro, I've been lagging like this whole stream. I've just been like, nah, my A game. Cool. So with the keylogger, I think it's the same thing. It's just the code. Yeah. So the problem is now that we want to add keylog or webhooks to all the payloads separately, right? We can easily read what webhook we need to get. That's fine. The only problem is that we have to write it to the file or to the malware, the webhook it wants to use. Unless if we save a collection of webhooks on the user's computer. Hold up. Because what we could do is just have the malware on the computer read off of a file that we save on their computer. Let's say we save the webhook log to their computer, and then it just reads whatever file that we need to have it read. Okay.
Whatever.
Because I feel like that's easier to. Well, then again, we can either have it write directly to the malware, so it's like hard encoded, or we can have it read off of a file.
It's the best. Beats the rest. The only rat you'll ever need.
Only rat you'll ever need. I feel like rat would like reading it off the file would be easier, but the webhook hard encoded would be just it will work every time. You don't have to worry about it. And we have to rely to make sure that file stays there. Let's see if we can hard encode it. Let's see if we can. If we can't, then we'll do the file. But hard encoding it is going to be difficult because, like, if I go onto, let's close payloads up. If we go onto the p.ps1 file, right? This is the keylogger. So all we need to do is change this webhook right here with the file.
What the hook?
Or no, we had to replace it with the hook. Yeah. That's so weird.
Wait, hold on. Wait, did I just guess that?
Yeah. With the webhook. But that's going to be weird. So I think we should have the PowerShell read from a file. Okay. This is going to be a fun experiment. Should we save this for a separate stream? I feel like this is going to be like, I want to like deep dive into it and then just like not start it.
That actually sounds good. Content separation.
Yeah, and the stream is only about an hour now, so. All right, yeah, let's save it for the next time. All right, so let me actually add it to the roadmap. Dang, that's true. The fans always be making me stream way longer than I need to. So audio via Discord. So instead of audio, let me just say Webhook Incorporation. So part of this is the webhook. So grabbing webhooks, right? That's the first part. We actually finished that, so we can cross that off. Whoops. Oh, whoops. That's wrong letter. There you go. Oh my gosh, I am having an aneurysm trying to make this work. There we go.
Don't do it.
Cool. So we have that. What's next? So we can grab the webhooks. We need to incorporate the webhook into the payload. And then we need to remodel the payload. I should make this into like an actual like Kanban board. I don't know how to say it. Remodel the payload to
Obsidian has this built in.
Yeah, I know. I have some good ones too. Like I have one for Cryptex. I have one for like my courses and stuff. I just don't. I don't have one for
OnlyRAT. We have one
OnlyRAT.
on GitHub for Cryptex.
Yeah. So remodel the payload to periodically send exfil to webhook. Okay.
We need exfil right now.
Oh god. So that's cool. Then we can incorporate things like the web credentials, incorporate the rat trap, port forwarding, change our temp directory usage. That is going to be a pain in the butt, but we can get it. Actually, it should be a Control H. Just find and replace. So it actually shouldn't be that hard. There's just going to be a bug somewhere that's going to be annoying. And then we need to fix the aliases. Cool. We can eventually do like beautification. So yeah, like beautification. There you go.
BEAU chipper.
Yeah, I always say it like that because that's the only way I know how to spell it. And Jim Carrey. So
Jim Carrey, 100%.
Webhook incorporation. All right, cool. So we got the webhooks. Now we just need to have it read from the file. The best option is probably going to have it so we have this webhooks.log file on the computer, obviously with an obfuscated name. Goose was like, same. But yeah, so we're also going to have to. Oh, this is so smart, dude. I love how I did that. Cool. So it just deletes the file. Awesome. So yeah, we're going to have to remodel the keylogger for OnlyRAT, but I feel like this is a separate stream. So all we need to do is have this webhook line read the first line of this file, which will be the key hook or keylogger one. Then save that line as the webhook variable, and then use the rest of this code. But we're going to have to re-obfuscate all of this, which is fine. And then we're also going to have to incorporate the L.ps1, right? Because the L.ps1 is what's doing. What is this? So it waits every minute. Gotcha. Oh, snap. Hold up. Hold the phone. Wait. What we could do on top of this is, wait, hold on, I have a genius idea. So we could just have the payloads be saved as doc strings and then just format the data in the doc strings with the appropriate like data we need. So like the webhook can just be replaced by Python with the webhook we need. Python would generate the payload for us and then send it to the computer. So we won't even need to download stuff off of, like, do web requests. We can have it purely through our remote backdoor. Pow! Mind blown. I know. Can we get a Cosmo, you're so smart in the chat, please?
Cosmo, you think no.
Cosmo, you're so smart. I feel like that's like you're the best Big Brother ever type beat. For those who got that joke, you got the joke. All right, cool. Cool. So, sort the times chronological order.
So, just so smart, so handsome.
Oh my gosh, who is that? That's you?
That
That didn't
was
sound. Oh, the Mossy. Got you. Did he just say that and leave?
Yep.
Wow. Monty, wow. Round of applause for Monty. The commitment is crazy. See, Goose, look at that. See, I'm a pin Goose's comment right here. Here you go.
Wait, where's my gas point?
There you go. Cosmo, you're so smart. I swear I don't have an ego. It's all for the humor. It's all for the jokes.
It's all for the gram.
That do it for you? Alright, cool. So, let me clarify what I'm talking about for people who don't understand my giant light bulb that I had on there that came a long way.
Wait, you have this?
So, what I'm thinking of doing is we can have the... so you see this big payloads folder that we have with things like the old keylogger. What if, instead of this, I'm going to use this one because it's easy to read. So, what if we had this in one giant doc string, right? A formatted doc string in our Python code. This could be in a separate file. We can just import it. But yeah, this could be our actual keylogger thing, right? What we can do is just have an F string, and then in here, we'll just have in the curly braces, the webhook data that we replace, that we get from the webhook.log file locally. Then Python can just generate this code right here and send it to our computer. That's so smart. Hold up. That's awesome. Hold up. So let's do doc strings. Wow. I feel like that's like the way to go. You know what I mean? Cool. Do we start this now or later? I don't know. I don't know. What's the vibe? Do we get started? Oh my Jesus Christ! Is Monty just popping in and out saying that?
I'm back. I'm good now.
You scared the living Jesus out of me. All right.
Living the jeebers.
BE Jesus. All right, cool. So we'll just start it now. All right. The council has spoken. So we need to make a new file. Make directory packages, I guess. CD into packages, and then we need to touch our __init__.py, and then we need to touch our payloads.py. Cool. So let's get started. So yeah, in here, all we need to do is user bin Python. Cool. We can do. Oh, you can add copyright just like that. All right. Payloads for OnlyRAT. Right? And then, of course, created by yours truly, created by Cosmo. Cool. So this is our keylogger payload. So we'll just do keylogger is equal to this giant ass doc string. There you go. And then we'll just take our beautiful p.ps1. Then in our payloads.py, we can just paste it. Yeah, and then we just put a little F right there. Actually, no, let's not put the F there. We'll just do a dot format on the string. Cool. So all we need to do now is modify this data, right? So don't need that line, don't need that line, don't need that line, don't need that line. So with the webhook here, we just need to do one of these, and then we'll just do webhook. Actually, yeah, that works. And then, is there any other data we need? No, because that's just locking the keystrokes, right? Cool.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so all we would need to do now is in our, we can close the p.ps1 now, is in our main.py. Thanks, man. You were doing great. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. So let's go all the way to the top. So from, oh God, Jesus Christ. Caps lock was throwing me off. All right. So from our packages, import, should we save these in separate files? Because these are like, that's a lot of code. Yeah, let's do that. So F2 will be keylogger.py. You know what we could have done? We could have just kept this in the payloads directory and just slowly delete the rest of the stuff. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm too lazy to fix it. So, you know what that sounds like a problem for? Future Cosmo.
Future Cosmo always has to deal with your mistakes you make.
Has to deal with my bullshit. Cool. So packages. I literally lost what I was doing. Keylogger.py. Perfect. So there was something else about to do, I swear. Main.py, yeah. So from packages, import keylogger as I guess we just use this keylogger. That's fine. Speaking facts, appreciate it. Future Goose about to have this hands full. Oh God. So when we do the actual keylogger, yeah. Oh yeah. So we can't save it as keylogger because that's the function name. So import keylogger as kl payload. That look fine. I think that looks fine. Cool. So when we go to the actual keylogger, address, blah blah blah. So we're basically need to comment like all of this out, right? And so instead of downloading through the web request, we download through us. Okay. So let's just comment all of this out and restart.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. So first things first, get. Oh yeah, we can have this be in the. What do we need to send the keylogger to our remote address? We need the payload, or we need the webhook, right? So we'll take the webhook. We'll need the address of the computer. We'll need the password. We'll need our username. Where do we use our username? Oh, we use their username to go to the start menu and add the code to there. Okay, yeah, so we'll keep the username, and then the working directory is. Why do we need working? Do we even use that? Oh, it's right there. Cool. Join the Discord chat. Oh, join the Discord chat to feel cool. Got you. I had an aneurysm trying to read. Here, do you have perms to speak?
What's the matter if I joined to feel cool? You got a problem?
You need to stop having aneurysms, bro.
Bro, aneurysm's like my legal middle name.
Middle name now? Jesus Christ.
All right, to save myself from pain, let me add the webhook at the end. of the code.
You should just add a webhook for aneurysm.
Webhook. I'll just call my webhook aneurysm. Perfect. Cool. So address. Now we get the webhook. No, I joined the chat to feel cool. Dino too many caps. Oh Lord. That was actually funny. Not to say your jokes aren't funny or anything, but cool. So now that we'll get the webhook from the command line interface, all we need to do is generate it, right? So keylog. So we'll do payload is equal. We can uncomment this. So payload is equal to kg payload, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's KL payload. See, that's not right at all. Here, let's fix that real quick, because that would have been a bug that would have driven me to hell. Let's actually spell this right. Payload. There you go. Cool. So what's after that? Payload equals the keylogger payload. Yeah, so all we need to do is format it, right? So we can just do that format. Webhook. Hold up, I forgot how the dot format thing works. Because like, if I want to format this doc string and replace this dot webhook with my actual webhook, how would I go about doing that? So the payload here, I just do print, if I could spell correctly, payload. Nope, there you go. So KL payload dot format webhook. Here, let's do it numbers to make it easier. So we'll just do 0 is equal to the webhook. We don't need to install the sh anymore. So, cool. So if we go down to where we use the actual keylogger, grab keylogs, install keylogger. So we'll just add. Oh, I mean, we may as well get the webhook info now. So get webhook info. So we'll just say keylog webhook is equal to wait, so how are we getting the configuration? Oh, so that just makes sure the configuration file exists. Gotcha. So we can just do this here. Yeah, so we'll say webhook log. Do we use that somewhere else? We do use that somewhere else. Oh yeah, but it's in a function, so we'll be fine, right? I hope. Cool. So this is going to be equal to. Actually, I have an idea. I have an idea to make the code cleaner. We'll do webhooks. Commander Cause, what's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing? 202 has been here for a brick, man. I always see this man in my streams. Like, shout out to him. All right, webhooks can equal get webhooks. Yes. All right, perfect. So the keylog webhook can just be webhooks dot get what is it, keylog? That's what we did. And then we just repeat this 4 times. So instead of keylog, we can do, hold up. See, now I gotta open this. What is that? No, that's not web credentials. That's the other one. What's the other web we do? We do web credentials and we do web something. Webcam. Webcam. Why is it called a webcam? Isn't it like interacting with the internet like that?
Web camera.
Yeah, I know, but like, what's the web for?
Dude.
You see what I'm saying?
I bet it's probably because of like web, like video chats and stuff like that.
What
if I
is
had
the
to guess.
web for?
Like, it's not like your like the camera on your computer is like directly being sent over the internet to the NSA.
Right, like it's
You know what I
just
mean?
a camera that puts it into the USB format.
Yeah. Like, why? What's with the web? Stream's getting deep, boys. Alright, so web
You're
cam.
getting sleep deprived. That's what it is.
Yeah, real real life.
He started it. He started it. Point the finger. He started it.
Bruh, someone cut that. Say that. That's a clip. It's a clip.
We're not doing this again.
I say we are.
I vote.
Even
I
though
second
I
that.
post on him all the time.
While you're still typing real quick, everybody in the chat, have you guys been seeing the Twitter memes with John Hammond and the picture of him walking?
Dude, that
Mine's
picture is so
so-
funny.
There's
I'm
a
gonna
new
make that
one
a
to the
sticker.
collection.
I'm gonna make that a sticker on the Discord.
There's a new one added to the collection today. I'm telling you, I was making jokes about this, and I got John Hammond to like the tweet, but I commented underneath that because he posted a new one that's going to be turned into a meme. Said before too long, in the next couple of weeks, we're going to have having a game of how many Johns are in this photo. And it's just going to be like a really dense photo with all his little different poses.
Bro, that'd be epic. That is
It's gonna
epic.
happen. Yeah, it's a Where's Waldo of John Hammond. It's going to happen, dude.
That's freaking epic, dude. Keylock, webcam, screen, and W creds. Alright, let me make sure that's right. I lost where I was. I still don't know where I am. There you go. Cool, so we get all that information. So now, all we need to do is in the keylogger option, we just add our webhook, which is the keylog webhook. No, that's not right. Keylog webhook, right here. Yeah. Cool. So now let's did I make a new partition script for OnlyRAT? I don't think I did. I wish I remembered my original partition script. Vim partition.sh. Alright, bin bash partitions OnlyRAT created by Cosmo. What are you doing, Cosbro?
Oven sandwich, that's what.
Oven sandwich. Good said, a webcam is a video camera that feeds or streams an image or video in real time through a computer network such as the internet. Yeah, but what if you just have your camera app open on like your computer? Is it still a webcam or is it just a cam?
You know what? You need to chill, my dude.
Dude, what's it called? This philosophical shit.
Welcome to the Cosmodium streams, boys. This is we get deep over here. No homo.
Over web, it's not. It's my dude.
This is a critical Cosmo asking the
Kung
real.
Fu Panda 1.
See,
Is that
thank you.
Trying to quote Master Oogway.
Master Uguay is crazy. Bro, who would win in a fight? Master Oogway or Master Shifu? Like, I gotta know.
Oogway, without like blinking, my man is going
Oogway?
to crush. Dude, it's gonna be a front ball on the ground. That's it.
Alright, how about this, man? I'll give you an harder one. Master Oogway or Sensei Wu? Who would win?
Obviously, the one who plays Tokyo Drift at full volume going down the street.
Bruh. It's a good question, though.
It is.
NSA been keeping this quiet for too long.
Is this in the YouTube chat that you're reading this?
The NSA has been quiet. Well, no, what I asked wasn't, but Spiritual Goose just said NSA has been keeping this quiet.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, no. Ocean in my Donald Rollins voice. Bruh. I feel like Wu might take the dub though. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm thinking about it, like.
Cause like not only is he like a master of spinjitzu, but like he trained like what 4 or 5 other ninjas also to be masters of spinjitzu.
I don't know, because the way I see it, like, yeah, the
And he
Dragon
got-
Warrior may have been like destined for what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Just him, but he was still able to train the 5. But then you look over at Sensei Wu, and all of his were destined to be in their positions, which means, like, you know, fate was set pretty good for them. I feel like they couldn't have really not have been who they wanted to be, but like the 5, they got it. That was pure skill and dedication. They worked for that. That was them.
Can I take a minute to be off topic here and just point out the fact that Darren Kitchen's photo on the Cosmodium CS website deadass looks like Darude from the Sandstorm music video?
Fried.
Dan,
That's
if you were here, I am sorry for that violation, my dude. I'm so sorry.
Jay was your guy. Are we talking about the movie or the show? Just in general.
Yeah.
The OnlyRAT. RM Tech RF. How'd you know? So we need a copy. I love how he said sorry to get off topic here, as if we weren't already.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna let
Like,
know, like, what topic.
We're already. What topic are we even on? This is like, absolute chaos.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question that has divided people for like years. Okay? Aliens or predators?
Oh, God.
Well, I can never support a predator. So no.
Not that big. Now, if we want to get political about it,
I'm good.
let's do this hot take.
Root Kitchen is crazy.
Where are you getting these messages from?
The chat. I'm just reading some of the chat. Malware projects. That's funny as heck. 202 said aliens, yeah.
Okay. But here's what I want to know.
Yeah, I have to
So,
say.
since you said aliens, how many aliens is considered a fair fight for a predator? That's what I want to know. 202. I want to know how many aliens is considered a fair fight. Sorry for getting off topic.
No, do y'all see people standing up?
DLP.
Oh, DLP. Bro, my reading is terrible. DLP standing up or
if it's in
sitting.
the night and I'm worried, like, we're in the splash zone, then you sit. Like,
That's because you're married, so, like, you have to
exactly,
worry
I've been
about stuff like
trained.
that. I've been trained as crazy.
But I am actually curious, how many aliens would be considered an even match for a predator?
Arbitrary number 5.
Really?
I don't know. I don't know too much about the lore. I just constantly make the joke that my girlfriend sounds like an alien when she eats.
That's
Ladies and
nice.
gentlemen, Scythe, the strawberry.
Oh god.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Just such a charmer.
No such file or directory webhooks.log.
I'd just be sitting there. I'd be like, "You ever see the movie Alien?"
List
Ladies and gentlemen,
slash.
Scythe has not been trained properly. Just be careful, because one day you're gonna slip and fall into a wedding ring. If the alien is similar to Chuck Norris, Strength 2. Y'all crazy.
Whoa, I just scrolled through like all of my tabs by accident. That was trippy.
202, it's been a long, crazy night, my dude. You have no clue.
Oh god.
It's been a night.
It really has.
Alright, so what
Not
is
to get
going
off topic, but
Not to get off topic.
right now my favorite video that exists on the Cosmodium channel is the Untitled Bandicam WEBM.
Oh,
I
WebM?
just say
Yeah.
the 4K quality of that video just
It
does
blows my mind. It truly is quite a beautiful video.
God.
You know, that's actually the first video on YouTube with 8K footage.
As in, it
No
was
wonder it
filmed from
looked
8
like
kilometers away off of.
Off of a toaster, yeah.
Even better. With your webcam.
Oh yes, with your webcam, yeah.
That's why it's such a crappy quality. It's the first webcam to actually stream directly using its own power. No application needed.
The first generation Samsung toaster.
So I have a question for y'all, right?
Oh, alright.
So this is
Not to get off topic.
no, of course, not to get off topic or anything. So right, with Bluetooth earphones, right? Hear me out. They called them Bluetooth earphones because the first ones that came out still had like wires, like they would like go around your neck, and then they made the AirPods, which are like truly wireless earphones, right? So they don't have wires at all. So now I think about like wireless charging, right? It's just called wireless charging, but it's still wired. Like you still have to plug in like the wireless charger and then put your phone on it. You know what I mean? So will we come to like truly wireless charging? Where it's just like it just charges like through the air and shit, or like
I don't know, but there's one thing. Like, I find it funny that you mentioned that the first Bluetooth devices are AirPods, as if there wasn't Bluetooth before.
Okay, you get my like
No,
truly
AirPods,
wireless.
no.
I mean like truly wireless. Truly wireless. Because there's like Bluetooth earphones, and they don't refer to them as truly wireless. They just say Bluetooth. But when they talk about stuff like AirPods, it's like truly.
So this is gonna be funny.
Uh-huh.
So kind of about the I'm not that old. Date me. When I was in my sophomore year, it was like when Wish was still coming out and everything, and Wish was getting away with selling some really.
Bro, Wish is
sketchy
crazy.
stuff. Dude, it really is. It's like a gamble. But I was looking for a wireless headphone, and it was like before AirPods had come in, where the form factor was that small that you could actually have like dual audio. And it wasn't even like a big thing, and so I see this ad on Wish before like AirPods were a thing. Like, mind you, like this has been a couple years back.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got just this one. They've got this picture of these headphones, and it's like just a little bead. It's like if they cut the stem off an AirPod, but it's black. So I order it, and it comes with 2 in a pack. Turns out you can only connect to one at a time. So I bought 2 of these things. Technically, it's like a combo pack. It came with 2. But they had everybody fooled, thinking you were gonna get 2 like fully wireless headphones. It didn't even have a case or anything. It just had like a micro, or was it USB-B type on the side, so you just plugged into it, and then hope that you didn't have too much wax in your ears because you're about to clog that port up. Like, it was just janky as could be.
Bruh.
I
Wait,
still
what?
went to school.
Doja Cat in the chat. I already know that's Goose. I know it's Goose. I tell you all my.
Not to be, but not to be off topic real quick though. Whenever it comes to truly wireless energy transfer, that's the day Nikola Tesla is going to roll over in his grave.
Bruh. Hold on, let me
If you
respond to
know,
this.
you know.
Cosmo, you're so smart. Still got that pinned up there.
Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Doja Cat's like my celebrity crush, so Goose just keeps teasing me about it.
Man straight up
Doja
said
Cat
that
like
he
a
would.
sweaty crust. Sweaty
Goose?
crust.
Question mark?
Man straight up said he would close Cosmodium down if Doja Cat gave him a call.
Shit. Shit, if I do it.
Man's banking his whole career that Doja Cat will look his way for 5 seconds. He don't care
Bro,
about
nah,
anything
cause
else
like,
that
no, I don't think you were there, but I was chilling with Goose, and as a joke, I started making a slideshow to prove why I am like the rightful heir to like to Doja Cat.
Actually.
Yeah, the wedding photo. Hold up,
Doja Kitty.
let me show you. Let me show the chat the photo. Let me find it. Yes, I found it. Ladies. Hey hackers, Blue Cosmo from CCS here, and I wanted to introduce.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Bruh, I hit the wrong button.
revival.
My bad. Yeah, this is me and my wife.
Can we just talk about the switched roles, by the way?
I know she's the dom. Yeah, this is our marriage. I might make this with them now, actually. Just
Man sent this to me earlier, and I was about to comment like, "Why are you photoshopping your head with Doja Cat?" And then I looked at the roles and completely got caught up on that. Best photo of us.
the best photo of us. I know. We look so great
Oh,
together,
that's
right?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Cos movies, what?
You said what?
Cos movies, what?
He's what?
Oh my god, do I have to type it out?
Oh
You
my
gonna make
God.
you gonna make
Doja Cat, hey yo.
Hey yo.
That's how you know. I feel like did Goose just make a whole new Gmail for this, or did he just
Did
change?
you really? Hold on.
Hold up, Goose. Did you make a new one, or did you just,
He did.
bruh?
Really did.
Wow. I feel like I should present that slideshow of me proving why I am the best man for Doja Cat. I'll make it a lecture. I'll make it a lecture on the Cosmodium courses
right
page.
now, like you need to
I haven't finished it though. I haven't finished it,
show us where you're at. Come on, you
bro. It has like
pop it up.
bro. It has the title page and like. Here, let me see.
Pop it up. Let's do this.
Or now I
Yeah,
gotta.
show the world. You
I gotta
popped
show
it up
the-
too much. Yeah.
Bruh. Here. Bruh. There you go. Send it in. Ba, 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 da, da, da.
Let's see this grand speech.
Oh yeah, this is glorious. I promise your mind will be absolutely enthralled. There you go. So here's the title page. No Doja. Of course, the beautiful wedding photo. This is the origin of the photo, actually. And it's a presentation. Really? Presentation by Cosmo, right? Why? Doja Cat is literally the perfect woman, and I am down bad. That's all we have so far. Obviously, there's still some things we need to add and stuff, you know, make it more tied together. But so far, it's a good start. It's a good start.
Yeah.
Want to know why it's like, baby, show me when it's like, baby, I got no type. I just want to see it's the real me. Wow. You just copy and pasted some damn lyrics and be like, oh yeah, it's me. But yeah, I'll present it as a lecture on the Cosmodium courses page. I feel like that's completely necessary.
If you do this, like, you know what we need to do? We talked about doing some hidden secrets on the site. It should be a hidden course.
Hidden course.
You gotta find a way in.
You gotta find your way in.
Shuttle
The
through all
only
the
way-
courses. We're
The
just
only
gonna
way
hide
you get access
individual.
to it is by entering the Konami code.
Bruh.
I was thinking in every course we hide a little piece of a random phrase that, when combined, equals 40 digits that you can put into the website to actually lead you to that course.
Bruh.
And if you complete it,
Yeah, yours is
you get
better.
an exclusive
funny.
pass on the site.
It's funny because we're rebuilding the website right now with Fizz.
Yes.
And this is...
The dude today.
we can literally do anything.
Hey, not to get off topic or anything. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Not to get off topic or anything.
Not to get off topic, but
Not to get off topic. 100%.
The soundboard is crazy. So,
Jinky's has my phone next to the mic. Right there.
yeah, Jinkies,
Broke.
fuck.
Get that broke boy soundboard.
Brett voice soundboard. Webhook
I
soundboard.
found one soundboard that supposedly works
Webhook.
for.
Why does that not work?
But it's really.
Are we getting their username?
No maidens? Question mark.
No maidens?
No maidens.
Bro, I'm trying to figure out why this code isn't working. It's like OnlyRAT Jerry, and then if we do install Keylogger, I think is that the command? Wait, hold up. Help. Bruh. Not for fish, bruh. For... Stop.
Perfect.
Bruh. OnlyRAT. Help.
So there's a delay because the YouTube stream's got to catch up to where you're at. So I'm over here like
Yeah.
hearing you talk and say this. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Webhooks.log. Oh, it won't even work at all. Oh, okay. That explains a lot. I thought it was just a personal issue. Mart uses the soundboard. Yeah.
Yeah,
How would you know that, Doja Cat? You don't know Mart.
Ooh.
Oh.
No,
You just said it was real you.
Mart uses Arch though, and I'm not desperate enough to do that switch yet.
Because we have, a soul and morality. It's like,
I don't want to be that guy.
yeah, we have lives, and
I use Arch, by the way.
he is Arch, Vim, and like the whole. It's like, we should switch cryptex to Rust. I was like, bruh.
I laughed so hard.
I was like, no. Like, I'm sure it is a beautiful language. I know it is, but we are 80% done with all the implementation and everything. And I was like,
It's about
bruh.
to get native Linux support the same way that Python does.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's about to be. There was a big announcement, I guess. Was it Linus his name or not? Linus Tech. It's like the inventor of Linux.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Linus.
Linus.
Yes, so he had a big conference. I guess there was a big security conference that happened either like this week or the last couple days. He did a big interview and he supposedly said that he's looking at implementing Rust as a native language like Python is into Linux kernel coming up shortly. Or
Dang.
with most Linux
Local
distros.
path.
So that's cool.
Alright, let's use local path. Where does local path lead? Username.onlyrat. Alright, perfect. So we would just have to do a good old F string. Wabam. Then we can do a little wachu. Paste.
Oh,
in.
yeah.
Alright, now if we do bash partition sh, cool. So now if we do onlyrat, jerry.rat, it loads. And now if we do install, hey guys, just hopped out of the shower. What's been happening?
Is that Goose?
Yeah. My wife came back on to the stream. Install Keylogger.
Wow,
What do you mean
Goose.
webhooks is not defined?
You know what's weird?
No.
I've never seen Goose and
What's you say?
I said I've never seen Goose and Doja Cat in the same chat together before.
Yeah.
Coincidence?
What a coincidence.
What a coinky.
You know what's even weirder is that Doja Cat knows Mart.
Right?
I'm super shy, question mark.
woo kawaii.
All right, you're fired.
Can't do that.
That was way too funny. I'm sorry.
You're done. You're done. Pack up your office. Move out.
Pack up your office. Crazy.
You can't do this to me. I am the law.
I still love having that conversation earlier. Hey, what's Cosmodium's official business address? You're like, my house. Like, oh, okay.
And the OSINT begins.
Oh, damn.
No, you're good. You're good. That's not public information.
It's a registered company. You put an address on it. It's public.
Oh well. Y'all, send me some gear, bro. Hold up.
Seriously. Hold on.
Show
Actually,
up.
my address is.
My address is. No, I don't understand why this is not working though.
Totally. So.
Local path webhooks.log. What's the error? Webhooks is not defined. Oh
Anybody?
my gosh! I added one extra O in the word webhooks, and it doesn't. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Install.
Everybody in the stream, not already in the Discord server, come jump over here. Come hang out. This is a regular occurrence. These conversations just usually aren't streamed, so if you want to come
Yeah.
hang out
If
with
you
me
want to
now,
come, I mean, if you want to hit up.
yeah,
Packages.keylogger has no attribute format.
just one error.
Oh! Oh! Keylogger. Wow! What's that anime? Wow! I don't know how to do it.
Oh, I'll get it for you. Hold on.
There you go. Keylogger. So from packages, import keylogger. Or do you do from packages.keylogger, import keylogger? Oh! No! I get it now. So you take KL payload. Where do we use KL? So KL payload dot keylogger. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bruh. So KL dot format webhook. Alright, so if we do bash and then this, now we do install keylogger. Unexpected. I'm going to assassinate a rat.
Dab me, daddy.
Jeez. Oh, there's already like a bunch of curly braces in here. Hold up, let me remember.
Whoosh.
It's like, hold on, what did I do this for?
Let me Google this because Google knows everything. Alright. Python format docs, or just Python format method. W3 schools. WW? Can you say WW3 schools? Alright, so text.format price only for only price colon dot 2f. What? I don't remember learning this. Oh, so you can do f name equals. Okay. Lamborghini Mercy.
I'm over here thinking, alright.
I was on my Kanye game. I was on my Kanye stuff.
I guess we have different mindsets right now.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll do webhook in all caps. And then any other data we need? No, I don't think so. Saw me hitting no data? So we can just do webhook is equal to webhook. Wow.
Webhook is
question.
equal to aneurysm.
Bruh.
Question everybody wants to know is when are we getting the OnlyFans?
Well, if you check out https://customodiumcs.com/courses, there you can check out plenty of cool. That's a great question. I think that's a Happy Hacker exclusive. Actually, yeah. That's like a Happy Hacker exclusive type deal, if you ask me.
You heard
Install.
it,
Well,
guys. If you
thankfully,
want
I
Cosmos
have.
nudes, he costs less than a candy bar a month.
Been waiting for the hot tub stream, bro. We're almost at 1K.
Yeah. Hey,
We're
1K.
Wait, hold up.
You said 1K.
We're almost at 3K. My bad. We only need like 40 some subscribers, and then
Yeah.
So
hey,
we'll
let's quickly get him up to the 3K because he leaves for college soon, which means if we can do it before then, we can get that hot tub stream like
now.
week.
Yeah, bro. I'll do it. Hot tub stream. Hot tub stream, as in my crappy ass bathtub. You know.
No. We're gonna get you a kiddie pool. We're gonna blow it up in the backyard.
Kiddie pool is crazy.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure the stream quality would be perfect too.
You know, I gotta see if Hack 5 sells a Speedo in that same, like, jumbled up pattern of all their logos. I gotta get that for you, my dude.
Bruh.
For anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about, go to the Hack 5 website right now and go and look at their,
Merch.
flag, like their merch section. Like, I love Hack 5 and all their gear, but I don't know who designed this recent batch of stuff. Like, I saw it, some leaked images before they actually posted it to the website. And I thought they were like spoofs, like people were making fun of it, but it turns out no, that was just accidentally
Just
early.
actually real merch.
Yeah, I was kind of like, oh, okay, what we're doing.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, go on it real quick.
But let me also say real quick, just to kind of save them a little bit. Their hats they have, that gray one with the glider on the front, that one's sexy.
Love it.
Yeah, so this is what Masi's talking about. This shirt right here.
All that. We gotta get a Speedo with that pattern. I'm gonna message Darren and see if I can get a
Speedo is insane.
Yeah, we gotta get you a Speedo and everything. Or do you prefer a banana hammock? Honestly, I think this, like, the Hack 5 logo, all the little duckies and
I think we
frogs
should-
and the pineapples, just all of it crumbled together on a Speedo. I think, honestly, that right there is the fit.
But if you guys want merch that doesn't hurt your eyes, check out https://www.cosmodiumcs.com/cyberstore to check out plenty of cool, epic, sexy merch. We actually have OnlyRAT merch. Hold up. Yeah. There you go.
Cryptex, Earth Invader. Dude.
Yeah, there's Cryptex Erdemin.
Can't forget about
I had
the
aneurysm.
Come on, guys.
Yes, OnlyRAT merch and Cryptex merch. If you guys want it, check it out. That was like the perfect time to plug it too. Yeah, I'll throw it in chat. So if you all want to support your boy and rep the OnlyRAT, y'all can.
Real talk, though, we do appreciate everything you guys are doing for us. It's awesome to have you guys here. Yeah, thanks for being part of all this.
Yeah, we love y'all.
We do, for real. Like, honestly, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys and, listening to us ramble about banana hammocks and, whether a Lego
Being
figure
off
could
topic.
beat up a turtle.
Banana hammock, LFAO, y'all crazy. How do you escape
This
curly braces?
conversation, you don't.
Oh god. Python.
I don't know.
I think, do you just backslash them? But I don't want it to affect the code negatively. Oh my gosh. And that's how the video got taken down. You get it, you get it. Alright, so, all we need to do is backslash quote. So, skip this one. Hold up. Skip that one. Skip. Oh, you have to do this. It's fine. Here, just replace all, and then this, and then this, and then replace all.
Dude, Little Nas X be walking out some outfits I don't know if I could ever, like, really dedicate myself to.
Yeah.
Like, man's literally got his pants down to his calves with what I can only consider to be 4-inch platform boots. My dude, how you walking?
On
How are
God.
you
Shit,
walking?
if I do it.
On God. So,
I mean, like,
keylogger.
not gonna lie, it looks good, but like,
Freak.
it's not functional.
Alright, let's do this instead. Let's just print it. Don't even do any changes to it. Can we even print this? Control
boys.
this, control D.
I got work in the morning. I need to get good sleep before I, hit
Bruh.
myself in the morning.
Alright, man. You take care.
Hate yourself.
It was nice seeing you guys. I'm gonna go curl up in bed and,
Oh, I got it to work. Kind of.
Hey,
A little bit.
Good night,
Moxie, it
guys.
was great being off topic with you.
Wait. Night,
Alright.
guys. Night, everybody in chat.
See ya. Much love. Alright, let me replace all these. So everything's back to normal, right? Right, guys? Right, guys?
Yeah,
Cool. So what we may do instead is just replace, instead of the rest of this. So we have Webhook. Okay. So let's just do that. Yeah, okay, I see how I'm going to do this. So instead of doing a dot format, let's do a dot replace, and then we'll replace our webhook with our webhook. So, according to my calculations, oh, that's so funny to say.
Judging by the trajectory of the moon and the sun,
In theory, if we install the keylogger, it will. Did it replace the key hook? Oh, let's go! Let's go! It worked! It worked! Cool. So now that that works, all we need to have it do now is send our pane to the target computer.
Elon Musk. Oh.
Oh.
Never mind.
You're close. You were close. It's okay. You were in the general area.
I thought you said our pain. I was about to be like, Elon Musk.
No, I did say pain. I did say pain.
Oh, okay. So I wasn't hearing things.
All right, cool. So basically, we are now able to have it so that way it can. Hold on, let me not have an aneurysm while trying to say this. Yeah, basically, we can replace the webhook with the actual webhook that they attach to their computer and stuff. Cool. They also need the ability to change the webhooks. So let's do roadmap. And then, change webhooks.
Yay, Goose is back. I feel safe again.
I feel safe again. Alright, cool. So,
Back,
the payload. Alright, great. So now that we can change the payload, all we need to do is send the payload to our target computer, right? So we have a remote upload function already that allows us to do remote uploads. What do we need for it? So we need the address, the password, the upload, and the oh, we have all that. They gave us all of that. Look at us. Hold up. Did we do a remote upload in here? I feel like we do. Oh, we do remote commands. Got you. So we'll just do a remote upload. Let me make sure I do this right. So we need the address. So we can do address. That's not right. That can't be right. Hold up. So it needs the address, it needs the password, the upload, and the path. Address, password. So we can do address, password. What else does it need?
Yeah, you know
What we're
really
uploading
digging on
and
right
what
now?
the path is. What's up?
I'm really digging on one of them glizzies I made earlier.
Sheesh. Glizzies go crazy.
Oh,
These
hold on.
hot blonde girls. Oops, this isn't Google.
Wait, I didn't know that they included hot blonde girls at Ram Ranch.
18. All right, cool. So great. So all we need to do is write the payload to a file.
Do it.
So os.system format string. We'll do echo, and then in. Thank you, Matsi, for the lyrics.
Wait, did he post the lyrics?
So in here, this is where we'll actually put the payload. Goose, what's Ram Ranch? I'm assuming you're joking, but if you aren't, I'm sure Matsi was no problem educating next time he's on. So let's see if that works. I basically just want to see if I can write it to a file.
Not to be off topic, but apparently we now have proof that God
Only
is real.
proof, yeah, God's real. Now my sister was talking about that, like the fact that like stick bugs exist must mean God is real, because ain't no way they just naturally look like a stick. I was like, bruh, it was a really deep conversation.
My brain just melted. Good job.
Yeah, I know.
That's okay. I didn't need that.
It's a restaurant, right? All right, so what are we trying to do? Oh yeah, bash partition, and then we can run OnlyRAT, and then we can do the install Keylogger, and then why did it say starting upload? Oh, because we did the remote upload. Yeah. What I care about is none of that. Quit. But if we cd into .onlyrat and list, is there a payload? No. CD home, maybe? Oh, so cat payload.txt. Oh, it worked. Kind of. It just didn't save the first half. Cudden Ud. Hi. Yo. What's up? What's poppin', bro? Why did that not work? So if we look in the keylogger, it says $sign webhook. Oh, why are we doing this with os.system? Let's do it with Python. I don't know why that would be so much easier. What the heck am I thinking? Alright, forget os.system. los.system. Alright, so with open payload.txt in write mode. Bro, you making some noise, my man. You're all good. So with open payload.txt in write mode as KL, we'll just do KL.write payload. Yeah, perfect. Cool. And then we can just remote upload. So I don't think we use username. We can just do literally a string of payload.txt. Oh yeah, so instead of .txt, it needs to be .ps1 because it's PowerShell code. Here it's morning. Oh, my bad. It's 1 in the morning for me, so you're all good. We're doing OnlyRAT? Yeah, we're doing a lot of OnlyRAT stuff. We have a lot of new stuff I want to add to it and stuff. Make it cool, make it sexy, make it even better than it already is. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. That's crazy. I've been working on OnlyRAT since January. Semi-consistently. I used to be a little bit more consistent with it, but I did kind of step off the project for a little bit. But we're back. Yeah, so what do I need to... Alright, so now we can write the file, then we can upload the file. So this needs to be some random... Do we have a random text generator in here by chance? Oh, what a goat. What a goat I am. See, that's why that comment that Goose left, that's why it's pinned. That's why it's pinned. Look at me looking out for me. So what we can end up doing is we'll say file name is equal to random text. No. Right, it just generates random text, right? I don't need to worry about anything else. Return generate text. Perfect, cool. So file name will be equal to random text dot ps1. So Cosmo handshakes future Cosmo. Skid. It's not skidding if you're using your own code, right? File name. Cool.
Definitely not.
I actually like that comment Goose left, so that's the new pin. That's going to be the new pin.
I'm personally tri-fended. I want my yas to be pinned.
It's pinned on like half of my videos that you plugged it on. I think it's Goose's turn. Get some fame.
Now we need some yas merch.
Yes, merch. How many people are about to get mad at calling me? Or get mad at me for calling you a skid before they realize I'm in mod? No, because when that other guy left a comment about me being a skid, even though I was literally on stream developing the malware from scratch, that comment was atrocious. Down horrendous, if I must say. Alright, open file name WSKL and then write the payload. We send the file name. And we could probably make this dynamic too, because it's all doing the same stuff. Right, so we may only need one function for this. Hopefully, you know. So that PS1, it writes the file, it sends it to our address. So is there anything else we need to add with the remote upload? So address, password, upload path. Address, password, upload path. So we don't need that. So the working directory is what we're grabbing. And yeah. So now, here, let me add some comments before I get confused. Add to working directory, and then add to start up directory. Cool. So we can do our remote upload. No? Cool. So we have address, password, file name, and then oh, so we can't remotely do it to the startup because of the space that's included into the startup directory. So instead, we had to do all this fun BS. We don't need that. We don't need that. We might keep that. Add it to the startup file. Cool. Yeah, throw back to that script kiddie comment. Yeah, that blew me. I ain't gonna hold you. So when do we run the controller command over here? So we're gonna comment this, and then yeah, we can literally delete everything else. Great. So, let's uncomment the comment. Bro, you used registry startup instead. Yeah, I'll actually take note of that. That's actually a good idea. Registry would require admin. Yeah, we're admin. That OnlyRAT gets admin privileges on the account. Registry startup. Alright, I'll keep note of that. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Cool. So with the facts out of 2. Alright, webhook. Alright, so yeah, the keylogger works now. It creates the file and all of that. Yes, but in an engagement, the account you get may not be able to do it. Yeah, that's fair. So let's make it do it. All right.
Yeah, not to be off topic, but let me tell you about this burger I made earlier.
Burger. Bro, I'm
Alright,
freaking
so
hungry. I have no
standard-
food in my home. Actually, we just got groceries. Never mind.
It's your standard cheeseburger, but I topped it with sliced up glizzies. And then I put cheddar sour cream chips on top of that, because if you know, you know.
Fred. I think everything works now. The only thing is getting it onto the computer. In newer versions of Windows, the startup folder is protected. I have no doubt that it is, but at the same time, this is malware, so it's kind of just gonna ignore those protections, make it, or break those protections rather. In Wind Blows 11. That's actually funny. Like that. So you're saying do some sort of check for admin and register? Yeah. What I might end up doing is just doing both. Just have the malware try to install it on both sides. So at least it has persistence in both ways. But at the same time, there's a lot of things that factor around that. I didn't think Windows 11 did that last time we checked. Yeah, I didn't think so either. What do you mean by protected, by the way? Like when you say it's protected? Like it's like a read-only type deal, or is it? Off topic is crazy. I guess it's just different. Okay. If you give me some more insight, I probably could develop the malware a little bit better towards that. Prepping for the keylogger. Right, so we go to the app data, blah, 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 and then add that, this file. Oh, so we had a default name saved? Oh, it can't be truly random. Yes, I forgot. My bad, everybody. My bad.
What are you doing, Kaz, bro?
Bro, I was trifling hard. Oh, we can make it truly random. Just by using a specified file name. Oh. Alright, we'll work on that later. Because that's going to be really mean towards a antivirus when they check in like sums and everything. Random file name generation. Cool. People use Windows 11? I know, right? Linux is the way to go. Check that for... You want to check that? Yeah. If you could clarify what you mean by different and it's protected, that would be pretty helpful. Is it like I'm wondering if it's like read-only or something, or is it like user permissions? Because like OnlyRAT is an admin on the computer. It's just a hidden admin account through registry changes, so you can't actually see the user. It needs admin to get to it. I am admin, so it should be fine. We also do need to incorporate some sort of exploit as well. That would be bad. That's what you was. That is what he is saying. Gotcha. Cool. So, start PowerShell.exe, add the file name to our startup file itself. Cool. All right, cool. So all we need to do is send that, and we're done. Right? All right, and then we'll do. All right, all we need to do is let's clean up this code.
Beautiful.
Right, payload. We'll need to delete the payload after this, so.
Okay, cool. No background noise.
Cool. os.system rmtechrf file name. Let's make this an F string. Perfect, cool. Be careful with backslashes. Yeah, no, this code already works. I'm just reformatting it to make it better. Cool. So we get this, write payload, we write the payload. Then this is the actual part where we install Keylogger. So we can get rid of this, file name. Oh, we need to do, oh yeah, we don't do this one. Yeah, got you. We don't need to print the payload anymore. So we install the Keylogger. So this is where the prepping area would go. Cool. So prepping the keylogger, running payload, then it installs the keylogger here, and then we can actually move this into the prepping area. Cool. And then we can do keylogger prepped after here. Comment this out, enter. Cool. All right, so setup. I will spin up my lab next time for you and to play with this on all my AD stuff so I can show you what I mean. Cool. Eyelids getting heavy. Night, y'all. All right. See you, Goose. You take care.
So I was gonna go to bed. But
Okay. You scared me again. You said you're going to go to bed and what?
I said I was gonna go to bed, but I changed my mind.
Okay.
So
let me guess.
just to clarify what we were talking about in the chat, one of the people in chat had mentioned that there's potentially a change in Windows 11 where that startup requires admin to get to. And if that's the case, that means that whenever you run this on the lower privilege stuff, some of the stuff we've been talking about with AD, where if you set up a standard user, you don't want them to execute. That's what we're starting to worry about, is how much of this is going to be caught just by like AD permission.
That's a good point. I'm going to add abilities so we can check for like what privileges we have. So if we do have admin privileges, we can kind of go the normal route. But if we're a lower level, we're going to need a way to escalate. So I'll actually put that in the roadmap, like a way to escalate on lower privilege users.
What I was going to do is, since I've already got my AD lab set up with a bunch of accounts for that level and that sort of structure, I was going to shoot you over an open VPN file since we were playing with the VPN today and got all that set up. I'll give you access to that test lab so you can run it on an AD environment that would actually mimic what a lower level corporate computer would look like.
Gotcha.
So you can play around with those permissions, start building OnlyRAT not just as a like administrative level tool, but also start getting to the like, if we don't, how can we work our way up?
I see. Good point. So how does this work anyway? If I have understood it right, the client sends a webhook to the config file and the server can connect with the config. Basically, yeah, the installer basically opens up a port on the computer, gives us our remote connection to that account or to that computer. The config file just has all the information that OnlyRAT needs to connect to that computer, so that way you can have multiple configuration files for all the people or all the clients that you have remote access to. It's fairly simple. It's just not at all. There's also the webhook part that's sent to the webhook through Discord, a bunch of escalation stuff. I'm going to try to write an exploit to a cassette tape and plug a Walkman into it until wind blows, audio check, and see if something breaks. That's cool, actually, yeah. Do keep us posted. It's different than other rats? Yeah, I know.
That's like Cryptex. It's just a cryptography program. Boy, no, it ain't.
There's a lot of functionality to OnlyRAT here. Let me show you OnlyRAT. So you can have your OnlyRAT actual program, right? And then there's your configuration file. Mine's just jerry.rat. We can run it. Obviously, there's OnlyRAT, but through it, you have obviously things like your remote console. Yeah, let me change the profile. I haven't finished setting up my terminal, so I'm sorry that this isn't going to be perfect. But yeah, so you can have your remote console to the computer, so you can remotely access it, do whatever you like as admin. You can do remote uploads. Oh, yeah, that's not right. Upload web. All right, I'll fix that in a second. You can do remote uploads. You can shut down the computer remotely. You have the kill switch. You can also do your other stuff. So you
But
can
is the kill
install
switch engaged?
Keylogger, you can install the screen capture, install the webcam captures as well. The whole point of what I'm doing now is because it saves all this data locally on the computer, and then you can use SCP to grab it off of the computer. Instead, I wanted to dynamically send it to a Discord server, so that way it's not building up data on their computer. Hey, Cosmodium, does your RAT tool work on Windows? It is targeted towards Windows, but the console has to be run on Linux, but you can use like a Windows subsystem if you want to. Yeah, you can control it. If you do want to use it on Windows, then you would have to control it from like a Linux subsystem on Windows, like how you can install like the Linux subsystems. But other than that, you couldn't really do it. Do you think Nanocore is good? I don't know what you're referring to. I'm sorry. Nanocore. Rat analysis. Nanocore is remote. Oh, Nanocore is a rat. Is it like a good one or something? Oh, it works through like macros or some BS. Gotcha. Dang, that is taking forever to load. Jesus. All right. Got you. I don't know too much about the Nanocore rat. I'm sure it's a very respectable piece of malware. Here, I'll give you guys the link to OnlyRAT. If you guys can do that. Now, the person deaf binded themselves. It's really old though. Gotcha. Do I have any recommendations for what? Like when I can use on Windows? I mean, you can use OnlyRAT on Windows. It's just you need the subsystem. So like, honestly, I will be honest with you. You're not going to find too much luck on the Windows side. Windows isn't really an operating system you should use for like hacking and such. But you can get like a virtual machine. Yeah, get like a Kali Linux virtual machine. I used to use Kali Linux and stuff. Yeah, just use a bridged adapter so you can access the rest of your network on the virtual machine. Discord has a so powerful API that you can write command and control server that's been controlled using Discord server, no port forwarding, etc. I've done it, syskey, whatever, but no self promo. Cool. Also, wait, Discord webhooks don't require port forwarding. Yeah, that's right. The only reason I had the remote console. But could you still do a remote console though, no? Because you still need port forwarding for the remote console, not the... Yeah, because you don't need it for webhooks because it's just a curl request to a URL. But yeah, I don't think you could do a remote console without the port forwarding. Let me know if I'm wrong in that, but I think that's right. Like if I wanted to do like a remote console to the computer, not the exfil. I'm gonna just go with that thought. Hopefully that's right. All right, cool. So Cosmo, there are Discord rats that require no port forwarding and send you the Discord webhooks. Yeah, no, I get that part. What I'm asking is, I know that part. I've done it before with the Ducky Hook and some other malware. What I'm asking is for the remote console, not for exfil, but for the remote console. Because you can't have a remote console through a webhook. That's a networking thing. That's not like a web request. With ngrok, can someone just answer a yes or no? Would that work? Yes, it works. No, could you have a remote console? Oh, a Discord bot? But with a Discord bot? Okay, I see what you're saying. Because it's only through web. Okay. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. But a whole lot of code is on the client side. Yeah, but so how would you remotely... How do you talk from the client to the attacker with webhooks? Because you can't do that. Because webhooks only go from client to server. So it wouldn't work for a remote console. Do I have a reverse proxy on RAT? Okay. Because I understand what you guys are saying, but I don't think it's completely correct on the side of trying to get it set up with OnlyRAT. Reverse proxy would be nice, one step at a time. I don't know if I'm wrong in saying that, but I don't think you could have a remote console without the port forwarding on the target. Because like right now, I don't need port forwarding if it's local. Like if it's a local target, right? If right now it doesn't have port forwarding. So if it's attacking another machine on the same network, it's fine because it doesn't need port forwarding. And with the loot side, Cosmo, I'm good. Everything good. All right. Because I don't know if we have to do port forwarding or not. But I would like to learn if you can do it without the port forwarding through the Discord, but I don't think you can do it from client or from server to client, if that makes sense. Port forward or Cloudflare? Gotcha. Alright, where were we on this whole keylogger thingamajig? How long? 2 hours and a half? Oh wow, I've been streaming for a minute. You need to rewrite the whole thing in that case? Whoa, no, I didn't. I would not need to rewrite the whole thing. Here, join the Discord server and give me a ping because I want to ask you about that. Yeah, I don't think I have to rewrite the whole thing. That doesn't add up. Alright, so the setup looks about right. So it sends the keylogger. We still need to send the L.ps1 as well. Alright, so cool. Yeah, I'll do part 2 tomorrow. So with this roadmap, alright, so let me keep that in the code. Main.py, we'll just do to do
It's
Add
me again.
L.ps1. What's up, Monty?
Okay, so from being in the trenches, here's what I picked up. So there's a couple different ways for console if they wanted to run it local. Three that I can think of right off the bat. The first one would be to do port forward from a local machine, whether that be the machine itself or a VM from in the network. Second one would be to use Cloudflare to put it to the public network. Third would be to use something like a reverse proxy to automatically start the connection and then through that local network or that connection it makes, have it still running on a local network. That would allow it. All of those are kind of like a lot of extra code and a lot of different setups and everything. If you could just put it on like a public server, like you would avoid all of that.
Mhm.
Now the Discord webhooks is an interesting one. The only way I see that really working is if you use the command and control server on Discord. It wouldn't be an instant response. You would have to have the client essentially reach out to the server and check for new responses every so often. Unless there was some sort of constant keep alive signal.
Mhm.
To me, the only way that would work is if because the client would have to make the reach out to the Discord server. To me, it seems like it would be way too much work for the Discord server to be able to locate this one particular device and respond back to it.
Got you. I'm reading this comment, Brett. If you use Discord as C2, there's only a client connecting to the web, so your server script would be useless. Well, we don't have a server script because technically how our RAT's working is it's turning our target into a server that we can connect to. That's kind of how RATs work, right? I think that. So what I'm confused on is, right, I'm using Discord webhooks strictly for exfil, right? To take information off the computer and send it to us. Because how it worked before is that, let's say with the webcam pictures, right? It's hacking to the webcam, it takes a picture to the webcam every minute, right? So every minute there's a webcam photo that's being taken and being saved on the computer. So instead of saving it onto the computer that we can grab anytime we want, I want it so that way it can send it straight to us. And Discord webhook seems like the best option for that. So that's kind of where I'm at. Right now, we have remote access. As soon as you run OnlyRAT on whatever target computer you have, it gets remote access to it, and we can access it at any time as long as it's on the same network as us, right? It's not a global RAT. It's a local network RAT, right? If we wanted to take it to the next step of having it as a RAT that can be accessed across networks, you would need to activate port forwarding, right?
Not if it reaches out.
Okay.
So here's a good way we can test this. We have our server that we all have access to because of our groups and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Run the server client there, have it point towards that public IP address. And I have a feeling because it's making an outward request, it would probably still function. I have a couple example scripts from like way back in the day, back in Python 2. It was like some old Python shells I was working on, but it does something similar, where because it's making the request out, it establishes the connections that way.
Okay.
And now if you were trying to make the connection inwards, then it would be different. But as long as it's doing that outward connection, it'd be fine.
So let's say if we wanted to get our remote console, because everything works, right? Let's say I want to get the Aura console, the OnlyRAT console on the computer. So I have a remote PowerShell to that Windows computer. Right now, that works fine. That works as long as they're on the same network. But if they're on a different network and we wanted to get that remote shell, it's easier to have in the terminal and just have the port forwarding. But okay, I see they're saying that the Discord API has more functionality than typical webhooks. Okay. Yeah.
Sounds to me like you would have to create a bot using that bot API, which is not a bad idea.
That's not a bad idea at all. Like a Discord OnlyRAT bot that it's oriented through. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I mean, the rest of the exfils are ready through Discord. So
if you could do all of it, command and control everything through Discord, that would be great. I would just be worried about response and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was in. Yeah, he can.
Yeah, I just told him he's good. So yeah, if you've got some documentation of that, like some of that Discord bot APIs, that would be great.
What's up, sis? Okay, cool. Appreciate it. So yeah, that's not.
I'm still here. I'm just listening.
You're good. You're good. Okay,
I
so if it is
right now-
possible, so you have like a Discord command for your remote console, and then you can send remote commands, and then Discord, the bot would send you the output back.
What I was worried about was like with terminals, you get that automatic response back pretty quick.
That's what I was thinking
Including-
too.
So I'm kind of wondering how much response you'll get from it. I'm hoping that that documentation that they send over to us will give us a little more information on it. But what I think we should do is, for now, keep this version going and maybe do a side version for it, because I mean we've already done delivery methods through Discord. We can look at doing a full command and control through Discord as well, but I say we leave it also with this simple connection as well, just based on what people want to use for that infrastructure. Make OnlyRAT kind of a versatile thing, multiple different ways to run it, multiple different ways to control.
That's not a bad idea. So the Discord bot, like the Discord bot could run things like, for example, let me open up my terminal real quick, right? So the Discord bot, I have no doubt it can do like remote upload, or it can do like install Keylogger, install screen capture, install the webcam, things like that. The one thing I am trying to understand is like that remote console, right? Because I know you're saying that like there's be some sort of, let's say there's some sort of like command to run OnlyRAT. Let's say it's like dot I don't know, dot console. You type dot console and then you do ls, and then will it reply with the replied ls command of what they have in that said directory? Because that's going to have to be a lot more.
It'd probably be similar outputs to if you were to run a command and then cat it to a file and then echo that file back. If I had to guess, it'll probably do something similar to that.
Mm.
But obviously, like network based, not actually like catting a file or what do you call it? Running it to a file, echoing it that way, and then printing it out.
Because I think we could. Okay, let's say you were using OnlyRAT for some sort of engagement or something like that.
Okay.
Would it be easier for you to have a remote console through the terminal or through Discord?
It depends, because
Okay.
I know like I leave Discord unblocked on my network, but I think for networks that close down things really tightly, it would be harder to do. That's why I think the multiple flavors would probably be best.
Okay, so have multiple options, so you can do both through the console
Yeah.
and through Discord. Okay.
Well, you would have to be a completely separate way of doing it, because unless you write it to where it sends it to both at once, which I feel like would get tangled up, especially with requests, what does it fulfill, who is it sending it back to. I think having two completely separate versions, one that's with the traditional web console and then one that's through Discord, and I feel like if we can do that, that honestly would be probably the best way to go with it. Because right now, where you're at with this one is really nice. It's very elegant. Like, to be honest, this delivery method is sexy as could be. So I would like to continue to see it where it's at, kind of built out to this version, but I would also really like to see the proof of concept that goes with this method here.
Which doesn't need any file to execute shell command through Discord.
Yeah, because it's API. It would just make a request to the API.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, hey, Siski, I know that this is your primary account from. If you're not in the server,
I think he is on the server. That's from what I remember.
We need to jump in a chat sometime after the stream, and we would love to see some of this code you've got going on.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Cool.
I mean, you got a chance. Maybe sometime tomorrow. Okay, yeah, sure. Like, or sometime later this week. Yeah, that'd be cool, kind of to see the demo of this.
Yeah, actually, I'd like to see that. Sure. Bet.
Are y'all live?
Yep.
Oh shit. Damn.
I think it works. I'm probably going to stop it around here because we're hitting that like 2-hour 45 mark. Plus, I know what I want to
no.
do. So add L.ps1 isn't the to do for this. Is there any other to dos I left in here? Install webhooks. Oh yeah, we can get rid of this.
There's an extension in Visual Studio Code that lets you see what your to-dos are.
Oh really?
It kind of organizes them for you.
I should look into that.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh. Bet. All right, cool. But yeah, appreciate you guys for watching. Awesome stream, a lot of work done. Make sure to check out the OnlyRAT project and the OnlyRAT merch over at CosmoMCS.com. Again, thank you guys for watching.
https://cosmodmcs.com/cyberstore.
Heck yeah. But yeah, much love everybody. Appreciate you guys for joining the stream. Stay positive and happy hacking. Hey hackers, Blue Cosmo from CCS here, and I wanted to introduce you guys to the Happy Hacker Site Plan. The Happy Hacker Site Plan is a plan where you guys can support us for only $1 a month. That's right, $1. With this comes exclusive benefits like courses, articles, videos, and access to our entire cybersecurity knowledge base. If this interests you and you guys want to get access to all this, check out the link in the description. It's only $1, so we definitely appreciate your guys' support. Anyway, enjoy the video and happy hacking.